Well, I think that I have learned an enormous amount over the last 2.5 years as president, and before that, almost 2 years as a candidate. My biggest strength is my confidence in the American people. And I think that when I'm out campaigning and interacting with folks, I draw an energy from them and an optimism and a confidence about the future from them that can keep me going 24/7. I think that my biggest concern when it comes to re-election is my biggest concern as President of the United States, which is our economy moving fast enough to give people the kind of relief that they need? We now have an economy that is growing again. We've seen almost 2 million jobs in the private sector created just over the last year and a half. But there's still a lot of people unemployed. The unemployment rate is still way too high. And people are still feeling pressed. When I'm in conversations with folks, the thing they're talking about is gas prices, for example, which is taking a big chunk out of family budgets. Now, the fact that we passed tax cuts in December that have put money into the pockets of every American out there will help to provide a buffer against some of these gas price shocks. But if you're driving 50 miles a day to work and you got an old car that doesn't get very good gas mileage and you're already having trouble paying the bills, that is tough. And so what I've said is, for example, on something like gas prices, we don't have a silver bullet. We have to increase production of oil here in the United States, but any increased production we initiate now isn't going to come online for a while. We've got to make our cars more energy efficient. We've already done that, but we can do more. We've got to make sure that we're exploring every alternative energy, from natural gas to biofuels, to solar, to wind, to electric cars. Those are all medium to long-term efforts that can make a huge difference in freeing ourselves from dependence on foreign oil. But in the meantime, people are having a tough time at the pump right now. And so I can provide tax cuts to them so that they've got a little more money in their pocket that can help them absorb these higher gas prices, and we're going to keep on trying to do everything we can. But those are the kinds of issues that are on people's minds on a day-to-day basis. And that's not a political challenge for me. That's my challenge as president, that I wake up every day with and I go to bed every night with. And that is, how can I work so that ordinary folks who are out there working really hard, looking after their family, being responsible, doing the right thing, how can I make sure that what we're doing in Washington, what I'm doing in the White House, what our government is doing, is helping them as opposed to hindering them from achieving the American dream?